and welcome to your quick and dirty reading for the week of July 9th, okay? I've already shuffled the cards. I had an issue with the video before, so the cards have already been shuffled and they're ready for you. Also, for this week, I'm going to incorporate a new deck into the reading to try to get some energy for our singles also going on here. Okay, so once again, this is a snapshot. It's a quick and dirty snapshot into the energy of your relationship for this week. Okay, so the state of your relationship or your current situation is the Knight of Swords. Your lesson to be learned for this week is the Knight of Pentacles. Your partner's lesson to be learned this week is the Star card, and the advice card for this week is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is saying that right now your relationship may be going through a period of happiness, and generally a lot of positive energy is flowing between you and your partner. Okay, your lesson for this week as a Knight of Pentacles, this card is asking you to focus on the things that matter. Okay, this card is asking you to be responsible, and it's asking you to try not to be too nitpicky or maybe too critical of your partner. Okay, and just try to be there for your partner and supportive. All right, and the lesson for your partner is the Star card. All right, so the Star card is asking your partner to keep a positive attitude. All right, and it's asking your partner to maybe focus on you a little bit more and to nurture the relationship. Okay, be more caring and understanding. So your lessons are very similar, but just in you know, the difference of how you go about it. Okay, you both are needing things from each other, but just maybe a little bit different. You might need a little bit more nurturing. Your partner may need a little bit more stability from you. Okay, but you guys are there for each other, obviously, because things are going well right now. So then we have the advice card, which is the Ten of Wands. So this is a card that typically represents burdens or biting off more than you can chew. But in the advice position, this card is basically asking you to be aware of how your actions affect each other. Okay, and I think that's what your lessons also are reflecting. Sometimes, we take for granted that, a person cares for us, and we tend to do things that, are not so positive, not negative, but we don't think of how our actions actually make our partner feel because we're just thinking that they're always just going to love you or they're always going to be there. So this card is saying, look, support each other. Okay, don't let things become burden in your relationship. All right, things like nurturing each other and supporting each other and being there for each other and being responsible. Okay, the more you incorporate those things, is the easier that they become going forward, and then they don't wind up becoming burdens. All right, so then let's go ahead. And I'm also going to do a spread with the tarot cards of sexual magic, okay? So the first card for this reading is the Star card, all right? Then we have the Three of Cups. Then we have Temperance. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So starting with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm going backwards. The Nine of Pentacles, this card in this deck represents reserve, okay? This card is saying that discretion will bear wild and powerful love in two people who nourish each other. So right away, I feel like this ties back into the first spread that we did, as far as being there for each other, supporting, nourishing. The visual imagery on these cards is also, maybe in future videos and longer videos, I might use these in a longer reading so that I can get into that. But since this is just a snapshot, I'm just going to go with the basics. But you can kind of see from the pictures that, the depths that these cards represent. All right. So basically, this card is saying to nourish your relationship, okay? Nourish each other within your relationship. Then we have temperance, okay? And temperance is the filter of love, okay, in this deck. It can sometimes represent discontent. And so this card is saying the filter of love sparks a dormant desire and restores emotions and harmony. Okay, so once again, something is needed to basically secure, to develop and nourish the connection between you and someone. All right, maybe not necessarily a partner, maybe a budding relationship, a sexual relationship, who knows? All right, but then we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups represents passion. I mean, that's very obvious, okay? And this card is saying that improvement in success and love and is ahead of you, okay? So it's saying that there's relief from heartbreak. So if you're single, then somebody may be in the cards for you. Somebody may be on the horizon. And if you've been in a relationship and things have been tough, this card is saying that there's going to be a relief from those difficult times. All right. And then we have the star card. Okay. And the star card is the card of attraction. The star card in this deck is a romantic invitation. Okay. This is a romantic invitation to love without any obligations. So it's just basically, you know, free flowing emotions, free flowing passions between you and another person. Maybe someone's offering love to you, okay, if you're single. All right, so that is the quick and dirty snapshot for the energy of this week. Nourish your relationships, and somebody's getting an offer, okay? I hope to see you next week for a quick and dirty reading, and your monthly readings are already up. I hope you've checked those out too. Okay, Aries, thanks for joining me this week. Bye.